Welcome to the analysis of the multi-level queue scheduling simulation. This application describing the setup, execution, and final results of CPU scheduling process. The setup and queue configuration, 20 seconds. The system used 3 distinct queues, defined by priority. The system queue, which held the highest priority, utilized the round-robin algorithm with a time quantum of 2. The FL Studio queue, designated medium priority, also used round-robin with a time quantum of 4. The Visual Studio queue, holding the lowest priority, was scheduled using the first-come, first-served, or FCFS algorithm. 4 processes were entered into this system, all arriving at time 0. Process P1 was placed in the system queue with a burst time of 4. Process P2 was placed in the FL Studio queue with a burst time of 4. Process P3 was placed in the Visual Studio queue with a burst time of 8. Process P4 was placed in the Visual Studio queue with a burst time of 5. The execution flow, 40 seconds. The simulation executes based on fixed, preemptive priority, starting with the highest queue first. Process P1 runs immediately. With a burst time of 4 and a quantum of 2, P1 runs for 2 consecutive intervals, completing its execution at time 4. The highest queue is now empty. Process P2 from the FL Studio queue takes over. With a burst time of 4 and a quantum of 4, P2 runs without interruption from time 4 to time 8. P2 completes at time 8. With the 2 higher queues empty, the scheduler moves to the lowest priority Visual Studio queue, which runs on a first-come, first-served basis. Process P3 runs first, consuming its full burst time of 8 units from time 8 to time 16. Process P4 runs immediately after, consuming its full burst time of 5 units from time 16 to time 21. Final conclusion, 10 seconds. The simulation demonstrates the core concept of multi-level queue scheduling. The total completion time for all 4 processes was 21 time units. The average scheduling metrics achieved were an average turnaround time of 13.50 units and an average waiting time of 8.25 units.